Why would he lie to you about it? Why would he put you in the position to expose your kid that way? How can we deal with a president who lies so much? Facebook removed one of his videos from his personal page because of what he said on state TV this morning, making these same BS claims that kids are almost immune, because it violates their harmful COVID misinformation policy. What our president is putting out about children is so violative of their decency standard that they pulled it. Just think about that. Trump's campaign account also posted the video on Twitter. Twitter made it delete the tweet before it could tweet again. They can't even live up to the social media standards. How is he able to live up to the standard that we demand right now? He violated their standards. He's violating us, especially our kids. If we are lucky, most big populations will see kids going back to school part-time at best in the fall, and that sucks. And it didn't have to be this way. So many of you are going to be compromised. You're not going to be able to work. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice. You may be first up to lose your jobs as a result. I don't see Congress giving any protection for that, any kind of safety to provide for the needs that are now going to become necessary, required to deal with the reality. And why? At the root of all of it is this president's stubborn refusal to act. Now look, some of it's on you too. And people, me, well, not me so much in this case, because I was sick already. And I do the distancing and I wear the mask, even though I have the antibodies. But too many of us are not doing those things. But at the top of my list has to be the president. He sets the tone. He made it too okay for too many to ignore these things for too long. And he refuses to step away from his stupid early denials because he is who he is. And yes, this pandemic is what it is. It is a deadly virus. It will keep going. Hearing that it is in rural areas right now is not strange. That's what it does. It is only slowed down by quick detection and conscientious behavior. If we do that right, this is the maddening part. This is the maddening part for me. If we did the right things for a month and a half, and what does that mean? We slow down in areas where there's a lot of case explosion. You back off some of the abilities that we have right now. I know that's not good. I'm thinking long game, okay? Mask, social distance, hygiene, don't crowd. All right, we do those things in the hard-hit areas, not everywhere, in the hard-hit areas. And this federal government gets off its ass and starts like crazy to do everything it can to get the rapid testing up and going. MAGA. Get our manufacturing going the way you promised. End the carnage, which is the pandemic, the way you promised. Let us catch up to the UK and our situation will change. If we could get that kind of rapid feedback, everything would change. We could safely send our kids back to school. This isn't me. This is his own top guy with infectious diseases. Listen.
The only way you're going to win the race is that when all 8 are rowing in unison, you get one that catches a crab, as it were, where the oar goes that way, or don't row, you don't win. So as long as you have any member of society, any demographic group who's not seriously trying to get to the end game of suppressing this, it will continue to smolder and smolder and smolder. And that will be the reason why, in a non-unified way, we've plateaued at an unacceptable level.
What is Fauci saying? The only way you get through it is together as ever as one.